Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, classmate. I am Maria Agnes Joy D. Manabat, the last presenter for Group 1. And my topics are the organizational structure in the Philippine educational system, the 2010 and the K-12 program, the outline of the new curriculum, then lastly, the silent features of the elementary level. So, let's get started. The organizational structure in the Philippine educational system. In our country, we have 3 agencies that handles 3 different levels of education. The first one is the Department of Education for the basic education from kinder to high school. The second one is the Commission on Higher Education for the tertiary and the graduates level. The last one is the TESDA or the Technical Education and Skills Development Authority that handles the technical vocational courses and the middle education. Now, let's proceed with trifocalization. Trifocalization was the recommendation of the Congressional Commission on Education or the EDCOM, which aims to oversee the current educational status of the Philippines. 2010 and the K-12 program. The major improvement in the Philippine educational system starts in 2010, while in 2011, the Department of Education implemented the new K-12 educational system, which provide a new curriculum in all schools nationwide. The enactment of the Kindergarten Education Act of 2012 and the Republic Act 10-533 or the Enhanced Basic Education Act of 2013. Having kindergarten as a part of the basic education curriculum and having it mandatory to improve children's access to education. The Philippine government believes that compulsory kindergarten better prepares learners in their new step of educational program. Now, let's proceed with the outline of the new system. The K-12 program is also known as the Enhanced Basic Education, which covers kindergarten to 12 years of basic education, consisting of 6 years in primary, 4 years in junior high school, and 2 years on senior high school, to provide sufficient time for mastery of skills and concept, to provide lifelong learners, to prepare graduates for their tertiary level, middle level development of skills, entrepreneurship, and lastly for employment. Now, let's proceed with the silent features of the elementary level. The first one is the Universal Kindergarten Education. Kindergarten has been now integrated in the basic education curricula to ensure that grade 1 students are ready for the next academic learning. The Universal Kindergarten starts in school year 2011 and 2012 with a budget of 2.3 billion pesos. And was made mandatory in school year 2012 and 2013 through the signing of Republic Act 10-157, entitled an act institutionalizing the kindergarten education in the basic education curriculum. Now, let's proceed with the mother tongue based multilingual education. Mother tongue will be the medium of instruction from kinder to grade 3, which includes the following language: Tagalog, Kapampangan, Waray, Hiligaynon, Ilocano, Cebuano, Bicolano, Tausug, Magindanawan, Maranawan, and Chabacano. While in grade 4, the medium of instruction is English and Filipino. Now, let's proceed with the core curriculum areas. The core academic areas involves Math, Filipino, English, Araling Panlipunan, Edukasyon sa Pagpapakatao, Music, Arts, PE, and Health under MAPE. These are based on the college readiness standards of the Commission on Higher Education that are equivalent to the courses offered in general education curriculum on the Commission on Higher Education institutions. Core academic areas. Science will be taught in grade 3, but its concept will be integrated in other subjects like health under MAPE. Edukasyong pantahanan at pangkabuhayan will be taught starting in grade 4. Technology and livelihood education and technical vocational specialization content with the Technical Education and Skills Development Authority training or the TESDA will start in grade 7. There are 7 learning areas under the core curriculum. These are language, literature, communication, mathematics, philosophy, natural sciences, and social sciences. The current content from the some general education subjects are embedded in the senior high school curriculum. The social benefits of the program. Filipino K-12 graduates is ready to take his or her chosen path. Further education, employment, and on entrepreneurship. The focus skills of the 21st century skills, namely information media and technology skills, learning and innovation skills, the effective communication skills, and the life and career skills. Sufficient instruction time. The K-12 education student will have sufficient instructional time for subject-related tasks, making them more prepared in every subject area. With the old system, Filipino students were consistently behind on achievement scores. For example, in 2008, for instance, international test results revealed that Filipino were behind compared in other countries when we finished last in the math contest. The more active and learning process. The envision of the K-12 curriculum is designed to learner-centered, which will greatly encourage students to be more engaged in their learning process because the learning is focused on the individual preference of each student. The process of the acquiring new information and skills that are useful for daily life and for the future will become more beneficial, enjoyable for students. The shift from the teacher-centered learning process to a learner-centered one pave a way to more and inclusive education, more skills and competent graduates. Another reason to support K-12 education because the graduates of this program is seen to be more prepared in entering the real-world challenges. High school graduates of the past 10-year curriculum were not yet employable since they are not well equipped enough to the workplace. Easy recognition as global citizen and professional. Finally, the K-12 education, Filipino graduates will automatically recognized as professional abroad because we are following the international education standard as practiced by all nations. There will be no need to study again and spend more money in order to qualify for international standards. With the K-12 education, Filipino professionals who aspire to serve the world will not have a hard time in getting jobs in their chosen path. A competitive advantage. Though Filipino are known to be globally competitive, in our community, our current education system or our past education system, which is the old curriculum, the BEC curriculum, hinders us in becoming more competitive among the other countries. The K-12 education plan offers a solution to that problem. Every K-12 student who graduated on that program are now globally competitive individuals and lifelong learners.